My team of the season. So there was a few shout-outs of who, like, there's a few players, of course, who nearly made this list but didn't. The first one, of course, was in striker. We'll start with goalkeeper, right? Goalkeeper could have been Pope, Allison maybe, De Gea, and Ramsdale. I couldn't pick Allison because Liverpool have been shit this season. Then we go to De Gea. He's been good, but he's not been as good as the other two. Ramsdale, well, then again, Ramsdale hasn't been that good, in my opinion. But he's in the team that's first in the league right now. And then Pope is just absolutely incredible. Top clean sheet, he's been absolutely incredible. Newcastle have conceded the fewest goals. It's been absolutely brilliant from them. Masterclass, as I call it. So, Pope, goalkeeper of the season. Left back. There wasn't really a left back to choose from. There was Dan Burn at Newcastle, and there was Zinchenko. You could also say Luke Shaw and Nianake, but yeah, no, Zinchenko's been brilliant this season. But then again, he doesn't play as well without Thomas Partey. So if this was a team, this would be a shit team because they'd be missing that left back, of course. And I'll talk about that after if this was a team. But anyway, the two centre-backs, Arsenal again, Saliba and Gabriel. Kanahi has had a good season when he's played, but he hasn't got enough game time. That's his problem. Who else has been good? John Stones has been good this season. He's played more of a midfielder role now. I've City now. Ruben Diaz has been solid, I suppose. He hasn't been good. Botman, incredible. In fairness, he probably could get into the team, but Arsenal are winning the league, aren't they? I think that's everyone really. Oh, Martinez, he's overrated. Listando Martinez, or Martinez, or whatever his name is. He's not as good as Gabriel and Saliba. Simple. Right back, Trippier. Honestly, the only good right back this season is Trippier. There's no other right back, in my opinion, who's been good. I'm actually trying to think of Arsenal's right back, and I can't think of it. Ben White, yeah, he's been all right, but he's more of a centre back. He's not a right back. But yeah, Kieran Trippier gets it. He's been brilliant this season. He's their top sister, I think, and he's a right back. So fair play to him. Three midfielders, I've went with De Bruyne as the holding midfielder, well, just a central midfielder. No, he's more of an attacking midfielder because he's the brilliant masterclass. Casemiro as the defensive midfielder. Rodri just fell out short. Fabinho's been shocking this season, so he got nowhere near it. And attacking midfielder, Odegaard. Martin Odegaard, brilliancy. Yeah, there's been no one else really in that. Kante, I think might have got this if he didn't get injured. Maybe Ericsson, he got injured as well. I'm trying to think of it. Bernardo Silva, he's had an alright season, I suppose. Gundogan's another one you could probably add in, a Foden and Grealish, but they're more wingers actually. But they're the three I went with. No Liverpool midfielder, obviously. You could argue by his age, but he only played a few games, so we won't count him. Left wing, Martinelli, no. Just no. It's Rashford. Martinelli has been great, but Rashford's been better. Like, Rashford's been absolutely insane. So, especially after that World Cup. He's had brilliancy after that World Cup. Right wing, Mo Salah. I know he's had a bad season. This is his worst season ever, but he's still one of the best. He's 15 goals in the Prem now. Same as Rashford. Like, he has more goals than by Saka. So, that's another one. Probably could have two more, but of course he conceded the two by missing the two penalties. But I think he's okay with that. And a striker, no question at all, Haaland. Yeah, Haaland's been absolutely incredible this season. Kane just hasn't been as good. Now, how would the team do overall if they play together? Right, well, they got 100 chemistry because they're all Premier League players, but we're not going to conclude that, right? Because the Premier League doesn't mean they'll work well together. Salah and Rashford both very quick. They'll work good in the counter, along with Haaland. So, quick attack, in fairness. Salah and Rashford both can play striker as well, so they all got the finishing. All three can score goals. Easy peasy. Now, necessarily the centre mids is where it could get messed up. By the way, Salah I think wouldn't work as well with him actually because Salah likes to shoot himself and not pass it. Same as Rashford, but yeah, it could work. Now obviously the midfielders, Casemiro will play brilliant with Rashford. They play together already, so that will work brilliantly. And then you got De Bruyne who plays a Haaland, another brilliant matchup. Odegaard doesn't play with any of the forwards, and he's attacking, but I still think he'll be brilliant for them. And then you have Arsenal backline, so that'll help Odegaard anyway. The problem is you kind of got two attacking midfielders. You'll have De Bruyne playing central role, and Odegaard playing cam, and then Casemiro defensive midfielder. Right, the backline. Zinchenko can pass it out to Odegaard, kinda doesn't work well. Casemiro and De Bruyne. Well, De Bruyne, another one actually played with De Bruyne, so that works well as well. Then you got Gabriel and Saliba, both work well together, along with Zinchenko, and then you got Kieran Trippier, who's kind of alone, along with Pope. Doesn't really have any options. Saliba, Gabriel never played with them. Odegaard, De Bruyne, Casemiro never played with them. Salah, even when he comes up the wing, never really played with them. Unless they change wings, Zinchenko and Trippier during the game. And then Pope. Do I think this team could win the league? Probably not. Probably not. They probably can't play properly together. There's too much players being greedy. It's a very greedy team. Haaland likes to score goals. Salah likes to score goals, and Rashford. De Bruyne and Odegaard both like being attacker, but one of them has to play defensive. Casemiro, obviously, I don't need to talk about him. Zinchenko stays back while Trippier goes up. Does that really work? Because they kind of need Zinchenko to go up as well, maybe? Like, you have to take goals, I suppose. You like playing two going up or two staying back. It's up to you. And then you got Gabriel and Saliba. By the way, it's a very quick back line, to be honest. Gabriel and Saliba very quick. Trippier quick enough. Zinchenko's a bit slow though. Well, Trippier's slow enough as well, to be honest. And Trippier's a bit small as well. It's another problem. But, and you got Pope and goals, and I think he'll be brilliant. But overall, yeah, 91 rated there together in their obviously highest version I could find. Haaland got player in the team of the year. So that's why he's 96. But yeah, come to what you think. Who should be instead of no Son, no Kane, no Kante, no Trent. That's a big one. And no Virgil van Dijk, by the way. Or Alisson. I don't know. There's one Liverpool player, Salah. Well, thanks for watching.